I don't know if I'm live. Let me know in the chat if I'm live. I think I just went live. It's been a while since I've done a live stream. A long time, actually. I have difficulty doing them because I get all my words in my mouth doesn't want to work too well, especially if I'm not wide awake. So is let's see if anybody comments if I'm in there. Oh, good. Okay, looks like I am. Let me say hello to a few people. I don't think Tanya got the message that I went early, but she just shut down. So I want to say hi to Roy and Bacon. They're the first ones who are here. See, Steve, Desert Adventures in Arizona is here. Then Girl Cheryl and Mary Jones. Hello. I'm glad to see you. I've been thinking about you, Mary. I hope you're doing well. Jack, Captain Jack Scrapper, ahoy, ahoy. I got to meet Jack finally at the meetup in Ironwood. Had a really good time there. We did so much, they had so much going on. Anyhow, maybe I'm lagging too, I don't know, but I'm back. As you know, but the chat on the StreamYard doesn't seem to scroll as fast as the chat in the YouTube side. I don't know. I never seem to be able to follow it very good. So, still unpacking. Did you just get home today, Steve? Um, I'm so glad I got to spend some time with you and Okie. I really enjoyed that. Henry Hart, hello. And Georgianne, Gracie, thank you for being here. I don't know if I think you're a moderator on my channel. I know Mary is, so hopefully I have a few moderators. Hello, Granny Prepper and Lily T and Linda Barker. Tim Mobing for you bucks and man, there's a lot of people already. I'm surprised. I never do these live streams anymore. I just kind of wanted to update you and let you know Johnny's journey. Hello, Johnny. She's in the dentist office. Oh, goodness. I have to go to the dentist. I need to go to Algood Donuts with my friend Jan. We both need some dental work, so I think we're going to do that early in March. And that I can't make it to Tim Times meetup in March. It's too far, and I have too many things going on. Hang on. All right, let me get some coffee. I'm not even awake yet. I woke up as soon as I woke up. Of course, Steve was on. Then I had to go over to Tanya's live stream. I don't like dentist appointments at all. As you know, I'm not much of a chatter. I talk a lot, but when I'm actually with people physically, I'm not much do this kind of stuff because I don't feel like I feel like I'm with you, but I feel like somehow like I'm talking to myself. I don't know. So anyhow, I'm glad to have you all here. So what's been going on with me? You know, I moved back into the box van. Oh, somebody, Lily. Oh, thank you, Lily, for your super chat. Thank you so much, hon. That's very sweet of you. Um, so I moved back into the box van financially, and the fact that the fifth wheel was so big, I just couldn't afford to keep living in there. Plus, I kind of felt like I was not getting out and enjoying my life. You know, I'm a nomad. It's very hard for me to stay in one spot for very long. Even when I go visit with people, I'll stay a short while and then I want to get moving on. I'm not much of a, I guess I'm still an introvert. I like my quiet time. I like my uh, space, but I like small groups. And I did meetups for 3 years. It was fun, but it was a lot of work. And really, I prefer the smaller meetups. So I don't really love to go to meetups. Anyhow, this is the box man. I'm back in, and you can see where I'm at. I don't know how the lighting is. Um, I can't really show you much because I'm on the laptop. I wish I could learn to do streaming on the phone. Might be easier, then I can move around a little bit. If you hear background noise, the door's open, so you might hear people walking by or cars driving by or whatever. And let's see what else. So, um, I got the RV up for sale on RV Trader, and it went up a couple days ago. I'm still uploading some stuff for that, but I'm gonna have to talk to them. I'm gonna call them after this live stream and make sure I can set up to put a link in my videos where you can actually just click on the link and go to the RV site if anybody's interested. Um, so I don't know how that really works, but I just have to talk to somebody about it. I have uploaded a bunch of pictures, but I have a short video that Bob Wells helped me with yesterday. So, Bob Wells, Cheap RV Living, you all know him. At least most people do. Um, and we had a meeting yesterday. He did an interview and tour of my box van and RV. So he wanted to help me out. So he's going to show everybody that I have the RV and going to put it up pretty soon. So watch for it. I don't know when, but it sounds like he wants to get it out really soon so people will know that I'm selling the fifth wheel. Anyhow, I had a great time with him. Normally I'm nervous anyhow. You can tell I get nervous very easily. And normally the minute I see him, I my mouth stops working properly. uh, uh, thank you, Gracie, for greeting people. I appreciate that. I want to say hi to Floss. Floss, how are you doing? Let's see. Who did I miss? Valerie Ransom. It's good to see you again. I hope that you are doing better. I'm doing, actually, health wise, I'm doing good. My biggest problem is all the medical stuff. Is it's not that I'm sick. I had the cataract surgery. The eyes are still not right, but I can see a little. I can see. I just it's for close up stuff. It's harder. And the new glasses didn't work out at all. Had two pair since they did the cataract surgery. I still can't see right with the glasses at all. And they want me to have they think I have a problem with blood flow to my eyes. So they wanted me to see a cardiac specialist and do all that testing. Mostly it's more about appointments and testing. I have to drive so far just to go get anything done, and then they cancel on me all the time. It's hard to find good doctors in this area. I don't love my doctor, my primary care doctor. He never follows up. He never does anything. If somebody orders a test, he doesn't. It's a hassle. So I, I just don't love my doctor. Um, and hello, Bree. TGIF is here. Yay, she's in the house. um, so yeah, I'm just sorry. I'm just rambling. I don't know how else to do the live stream because I didn't prepare anything. It's just a pop up. If somebody wants to put the information about Tim's meetup in the chat, please do so. And if you're a moderator, please put your link in the chat. Thank you for being here. And it looks like I got another super chat as from IMG. Oh, hello. Thank you. Thank you for your super sticker. Um, I, some reason StreamYard doesn't show it till much later. Have another one. Detouring with Donna. You guys are awesome. I don't need the money. I really am doing fine financially. So let's I can't get I get off track. I get distracted too easily. I can't stay on one subject, and then I get on something else, and then I get all screwed up. Anyhow, um, let's see. Okay, let me talk about the visit with Bob Wells. It went very well. I got so nervous when he first shows up. He came to my place. I didn't have to go out and meet him like a lot of times used to. I had to always drive to him. The last 2 years, he drove to me. Um, so that's kind of cool. Anyhow, his camera woman that worked with him, Linda, came with him, and we had a great time. Um, he took the video of the box fan, and then he took the video of the RV, and he did a special video for me to upload to RV Trader, and he did the video, and then I downloaded it to my computer. You know, the fact that he did all that stuff for me, I'm amazed, and I'm always thinking, you know, I know Bob for what 8 years, and I feel attached to him when he's near me, but when he's gone, I think I'm out of sight, out of mind. And I didn't think he was going to do his yearly uh, interview and tour with me this year because I hadn't heard from him. And then about a week or so ago, he contacted me. I guess it was right after he did Gracie's tour of Fannie Mae, and so she mentioned me during her visit with him, and it triggered his mind, and he thought, "Oh man!" So anyhow, they got a hold of me. So anyhow, we went out to lunch afterwards, and we were talking, and I said I don't like the reason I don't email you about the tours. I said I don't like to be pushy. I said I don't want you to feel used by me. I don't want to use anybody. I don't like people that use other people just to get attention. It really bothers me. That's my own personal feelings. It's true. We have to do that kind of in the community a little bit. But because if you have a YouTube channel, you want people to know about it, of course. So that's okay, but I never push. And like I said, I told them, I said, I don't even push people to do video tours. I could do tours of tons of vehicles, but I really don't like to approach people. And if I do, I'll say, don't feel obligated. So I do a few tours, not a lot of them. Anyhow, and while we were having lunch, we went to Silly Owl's, and he said some very sweet things to me. Maybe I don't know if I should share them, but I thought maybe I'll share them. He said to me, "D, I'm buying your lunch," and I said, "No, I can buy my lunch." He said, "No, D, I've made a lot of money off of you." I said, "I know," but I said, "All right, I'll let you buy my lunch." Everybody knows when they get together with me, so many people want to buy my meal. And I said, there was a time when I couldn't buy a hamburger. I couldn't out for a cup of coffee with friends because I felt I couldn't afford to buy stuff. And I'm not that bad now. I have income and I have my YouTube, which I don't make a lot on YouTube, $200 to $400 a month, but it's a lot for where I was. When I think about where I was 8 years ago living in the car, believe me, I'm in much better shape. Anyhow, but I appreciate anything that people do for me. And so he said, "D, I hope you know you have a real friend here." I said, "I know I do." He said, "No, listen to me. Until the day you die, I want people to know that Bob Wells is there for me." He said, "Until the day you die, if you ever need anything, I'm going to be very upset and offended if you don't contact me and let me know." So I thought that was pretty cool. This is going to be a short live stream. I just kind of wanted to update it. Grace has been a member for 29 months. One thing I noticed with Mobang has been 29 months. As far as the membership, sometimes people have actually been members even longer, since the very beginning. And the thing is, if they say they lagged 1 month and they make their a member payment a little later or something, then it somehow doesn't calculate all those months. So some of these people have been members from very first day. Naj has been a member forever. Lily T. Okay, I see now. I see this super chat. Thank you. Let me put that up on the screen. So let's see. So of course my chat is lagging. Judith William Hudson is here. And I don't know if I said hello to Tim Mobang for your bucks. Ava Potterfield and Friends is here. Hello. My goodness. All you people are here. This is early in the day. I'm not even awake yet. And I've been on here 10 minutes. I'm already running out of things to talk about. So, let's see. I'm trying to check if anything in the chat I need to respond to. There's a lot of chat, so I'm kind of scrolling. What they say, scrolling. The phone is a little harder on StreamYard. Everything is so small. I know. And because my eyes are so bad, I can't even see anyhow. So I guess Floss is saying hello to everybody. And so I'm glad you guys are all friends here, and then you're chatting with each other, because I'm so bad about not being able to see all the chat. Kathy Davis is here. Thank you for being here. I want to thank everybody that I appreciate you taking your time and energy. I don't do live streams often, but we have 54 people in the chat. So I haven't done one for a while, and I appreciate all you being here, and it helps me a lot. Oh, there's Tanya. Tanya made it. And Tanya, if you feel like it, you can come up on the screen and help me out. If you don't, I understand that. Actually, I was thinking, Steve, if you're still here, I would love to invite you on the screen. If you want to come up and join me, let me put the link in the chat for Steve. And if Steve or Tanya, either or both of them, I'm going to put them in here. Let's see. Hang on. Invite. I'm going to try this. Copy. Okay, now let's see. And then paste. I can try it. See if I can do that. So, let's see if it's in there. Yeah, apparently I'm way behind on the chat. So that's for Steve, or Tanya has the link. Char Part is here. Hello, Char. How are you doing, hon? Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna scroll faster because I probably missed tons of stuff. Travel Dreamer 46 is here. Thank you for being here. And Judy DeKing, I don't know how to pronounce that. Diakama? Dikema. Whatever. Janelle Duke is here. Joanne Weislocker is here. Wow. Raphael Martin. Hello. A lot of people, I don't even recognize you, but I'm glad you're here. So Van Girl, sure. So let's send a little super chat. Thank you. And let's see what. I'm trying to scroll through the chat. I don't know how people do this. I never could. Okay, so there's a lot of meetups going on. Yeah, I love meeting up with Bob. He's done right down. He gonna put out this video very soon, Nanny. Nanny Goat Acres, hello. Incidentally, I want to say hello to you. He's done a video every year. This will be the 7th year he's done a video tour of my channel, on my Boxman. So I feel kind of special, kind of privileged, because I think I'm the only one who's does that. He does unfollow every now and then of other channels, but look at his here. I need some help. Are you ready, Steve? You ready to come up? Here we go. I'm gonna add Steve to this. If I lag, I guess deal with it. Here we go. Hey, Steve. I
Hi,
thought,
Dee. How are you?
cool. I got a co-host.
All right.
Awesome.
Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
I love your background picture.
Yeah, does that look familiar?
Yes, it does. You know, Steve and I went on a special little tour of the area when I was up in Ironwood. We had a good time, didn't we, Steve?
Yep, sure did. Yep.
He,
And
he showed me everything.
you're special by yourself, Dee, but especially since you're a channel member, I give all my channel members that show up to the Ironwood Meetup a
Yeah.
special tour.
Steve, hang on. I'm going to bring Tanya up. I love it. I'm going to have people on my channel, on my page. Here we go. Hey, Tanya. Thank you for coming up. Good. You guys going to help me because, I don't do these live streams very well.
Yes,
So,
you do.
no, I don't.
Okay, there.
That's why I quit doing them. I get so uncomfortable. I mess things up. Anyhow, so Steve, tell everybody about you. There's probably people here that you don't know. Maybe. Group
Well,
Fonz is here.
my 3,000 subscribers versus your 30,000, I would say that's probably true.
Well, they're not all here today. A lot of people came over from your channel and Tanya's channel, Van Life Voyages. People, if you're not subscribed to these two people, it's Desert Adventures in Arizona, and as Van Life Voyages. If my moderators would please put their links in the chat, go check them out. Steve does live streams every Monday. What's today? Monday.
Yes, today.
And every Monday, and Tanya does one right following him every Monday. It was 8 o'clock. Yours starts at 8 o'clock Mountain Time, right, Steve?
Yes, 8
And
o'clock
then
Arizona, yeah.
yeah, and then Tanya's is Pacific time, but she follows directly after Steve.
Yeah.
And today I thought, because I know Roy and Becky do a live stream at 11 o'clock Mountain Time. And so that's why I decided to go ahead and come in here and do a little short live stream in between them. So, yeah.
Well,
So
good to
if
see
you
you.
don't know these channels, go check them out. So what kind of content do you put on your channel, Steve? Well,
Well,
let you tell them.
a lot of content.
Sorry.
A lot of content that I have is related to living down here in southern Arizona. So we live out here inside the Elmwood Forest National Monument, which is 129,000 acre monument BLM land. And then Ragged Top out here behind me
Okay, sorry.
is one of the prominent features out here. And so I took Dee up there and many other channel members up there for our private tour. There's bighorn sheep that live up there. We have to the north of the monument, there's an old rock house, it's called. It used to be a hotel made out of rocks. There was a Sasco ruins up there, which was a processing plant for a lot of the copper mines in the area, where they processed the copper that came out. So lots of things to see out here. I do have a commercial drone license too, so I share a lot of my drone videos on my channel as well.
Yes.
And you have to have a commercial license if you're monetized to share drone videos. So that's kind of it in a nutshell, as well as the meetups that we attend I do short videos on those also.
Okay. And also the short videos, he has a lot of, like a watering hole for the
Yes.
wild animals, and he
Yep.
does a lot of shorts on that stuff too. So Tanya tells everybody about your channel. There are people in this chat that I haven't met yet that we don't all know. So let's talk about your channel a little bit, Tanya.
Okay. Our channel concentrates on van life and outdoor living for basically for those with disabilities and or chronic illness, because there's not a lot of channels out there that show wheelchair van life. And so we think it's important to show that people with disabilities can also go out camping and enjoy life, and that they don't have to be stuck behind four walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we 100% believe that being
Thank
outdoors
you,
is
Joanne.
good for your mental health and physical health. That you need that vitamin D and you need to be outdoors. So we encourage and show others how to do that with disabilities, and also run a nonprofit called the Just Roll With It Mobility Foundation that Derek founded, and we give mobility equipment to grants to those to get them out of their houses and to be able to enjoy life.
Yes. And also on your foundation, Tanya's a moderator and manager on my channel. Please go in and set that up. So anytime I do a video or a live stream, it'll show that I am sponsoring your foundation, so people can donate to the foundation anyhow.
Well,
So
we
Yeah,
were,
when Dee does fundraisers, because her channel is so much bigger than our channel, and you have to have 10,000 subscribers to be able to do a fundraiser. It's where they don't take a penny. Like
right.
YouTube doesn't take a penny. When Dee does a fundraiser on her channel, every
Thank
cent
you,
goes to the
Gloria.
foundation. So
Thank
that's
you.
important to say.
Yeah, I want
yeah,
to show the super chat so
yeah,
people, I probably missed some. Go
and
ahead.
when first time that I met Tanya and Derek, opened my eyes, and
Thank
Oki
you,
as
Jane.
well, to have someone, like Derek in a wheelchair, and he's out there cruising around, hanging out with us in the desert, boondocking. Of course, you do have a van that's set up for that, right? And
Mm-hmm.
that allows him to come out. And it really, in my mind, it really reminded me that my little problems are nothing compared to what Derek has experienced and what you have experienced, Tanya, and what you've overcome as part of your channel. You're out there, we're enjoying you. You're also teaching us without saying a word
Right.
what really counts.
You
Oh,
think
I
about it.
appreciate that.
You think, oh man, I have a broken arm. I'm in so bad shape. Then you look at somebody like Derek or Tanya with all her multiple, not visible, health issues. You think, man, I'm I'm in good shape. I had a little problem with my eyes, okay? I have a little bit I do have health issues. They're mostly invisible, not visible, I should say, not invisible, but not very visible. But compared to what Tanya and Derek deal with on a daily basis, but they're such an inspiration to anybody that thinks, oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. This is too much for me. If Derek as a quadriplegic in a wheelchair can do it, and Tanya with all her multiple cervical dystonia and all these other things, if she can do it, and she sets an example and shows them how, then anybody that has less problems, they can do it if they really want to get outdoors and enjoy life and be healthier and happier. That's what we're about. We're
Yep.
a community of people that love the outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to be a van lifer. You don't have to be an RVer full time, but you do need to love outdoors.
Not
That's
only that, but they also pay it forward. So they have a foundation called
right.
Just Roll With It, and Oki and I have donated to that. And what you do, right, is you get wheelchairs for, is it veterans that need a wheelchair, a motorized
Yeah.
wheelchair,
Anybody can apply, not just veterans, but yeah, like this last one that we gave a grant to in the fall, we got him an electric wheelchair. He had just a regular wheelchair, and it tears up your shoulders to live your life pushing a wheelchair. I mean, you have no idea until you get in one how much strength that takes to push a manual wheelchair. So we were able to get him an electric wheelchair, and he is just thrilled with it. So it can be anything, any disability can apply. Could be vision, hearing, anything can apply for a grant. Just something that will get you out of the house and to enjoy life. So it has to be related to going out and enjoying life, seeing new things, not
Yes.
just sitting in your house. That's
Oh,
what
think
it's about.
this is a special person. Who is this, Tanya?
That's the one. That's Scotty. He got the electric
I know.
wheelchair. Speaking of that,
Scotty got
look
the
at
electric
there's Scotty.
wheelchair this year. And Scotty, hello.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here. The thing is, they help people. It doesn't have to be any specific item. If you have a disability, need some kind of mobility equipment,
Yeah.
not just anything. It does need to be somewhat mobility oriented. And if you apply for it, you might be chosen to be the one that receives that gift. And it's all but done by donation. So if my moderator would please put the link for the Just Roll With It Foundation in the chat. I appreciate that. Anybody that wants to donate to that foundation, it's a 501(c), is it correct?
Yeah, 501(c)(3),
Yes,
so it's federal tax deductible.
Yeah. So anybody wants to donate to that, I don't do a lot of pushing of people as far as things trying to get money for things. I don't push a lot, but I have done a lot of fundraising for the Just Roll With that foundation because I really believe it's a very worthy cause, and then because I have disabilities too.
Yeah, and all of it goes towards the foundation. You have no overhead, right?
No.
Yeah, no.
Of everything that's donated goes towards the foundation, and it goes towards helping people who need that.
Yes, thank you, Gracie, for putting in that link. I appreciate that.
We don't take any money from it whatsoever. You can look at the financials. It goes every penny, except for if we have to buy office supplies, which we haven't. But if we did, or something like that, but that's it. Nothing. It all goes towards it.
Let me say hello to Justin and Christina are in here. And I don't know if I said hello to Granny Prepper and Janelle Duke. I think I did. But anyhow, I'm glad you're all here. So anyhow, it's, like I said, this is going to be a fairly short live stream, about 10 more minutes. But I wanted to try to do something while you're here, Tanya, because if I lose it, I'm going to try to pull up a little clip of something I'm working on. So let me see if this is first time ever seen on, but it's not great. I just have to make sure. I'm going to have to play with it a little bit. So bear with me. Hang on. Let me see if I can get. You guys go ahead and talk while I'm. Hang on. I did that wrong. Go ahead and talk while I try to pull this up.
Okay, Tanya, give us an update on how Derek's doing while she's bringing that up.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Derek, the one in the wheelchair, he has been in the hospital for this last 2 years, multiple times, at least 75% of last year and the year before, in the hospital due to issues with pressure sores, infections, blood clots, a broken femur, crazy, just one thing snowballed after another. And so he had a surgery in the fall called a flap surgery to repair where a pressure sore was, and it failed. They're not supposed to fail, but it failed, and he got another big sore, but it was coming from an infection inside, not really pressure. So because we couldn't figure out why this was happening, but so he was fighting that infection, and he's getting ready for another surgery in a few weeks. That's the update. It's a lot, a lot, one thing after another, but he's strong, and he's, keeps his spirits up. And I'm going to visit him on Wednesday. So he's not loving being in the hospital, obviously, who does, but At least there's a lot of good people there. They treat him really well. They know him very well, so they love him.
And Mobang has been visiting him a lot too,
Yes.
right? Mobang's
Yeah,
here.
Mobang, Tim Mobang does visit because he's lives in that area. Luckily, he's like 20 minutes away, so that was really a big help to me in the fall because he visited quite often. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to play a little bit of this clip. If I can do it. Let's see, entire screen. That's not it. Maybe it is. No, let's see, window. Nope. I'm gonna try to do this. I try to share uh, from my computer on the screen. Let's see, entire must be entire screen, but I'm not sure how to do it. Allow.
Oh, and those of you that don't know, I live 4 hours away from where he's at the hospital, so I can't be there every day. So that's why when Tim was there a lot, it was really, really helpful. But he also lives in Chicago now, so it's like he's not, and he travels a lot. So when he can visit, I'm very grateful for. But he's not, he can only visit so often.
Right.
But I try to get there. I have to, because I have a lot of stuff to do here, keeping everything held down because we have a project going for a wheelchair accessible Airbnb, which will be the only one in the entire Lake Isabella, Kernville area of the Sequoia National Forest. So that's exciting because there's none. So finally, people with wheelchairs will be able to visit this area and have a place to go. And we'll have an RV site as well. So anybody can visit. It's right next door to our home base, which is very exciting. So we got a big project going.
Okay, I'm ready to share this. I'm going to try. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't have the paid version anymore. This is just this little snippet of what I've been working on. I want to share it with you guys. There's the first one's going to hear it. Haven't finished it yet, but let me share it if I can. So let me go in here and play it. We'll see. I don't know if you're going to get the whole picture, but whatever. Hey. Where would I be? Where would I be if you had not come to save me? You never sinned, and I could not win, but you let me in when you died on that tree. I had no home, no way to go, but you died for me, and you set me free. Okay, let me do this. So that's just a little snippet. I don't know if everybody can hear it or not. Let me.
Yeah, we could hear.
Yeah, we could hear it.
I'm sorry, I couldn't because it's not done. I couldn't take it apart from the whole thing. I'm just showing it from my editing software. But that's a beginning of a song, and I haven't finished it. I have finished the song. I just haven't got the music all together yet. So Jim Bertrand and I have been working on it. It's going to come out in next month or so. everything takes time. I'm very slow. And I'm kind of a perfectionist, and nothing's ever perfect for me. So I get frustrated, and I quit a lot of times. You know, I don't quit, but I just put things on this back burner for a while. Anyhow, so yeah, that's a kind of the first verse of my song. And it's called "Where Would I Be," and I'll share the copyright link. I mean, the fact in the video when I do the actual video, because I had all my music is copyrighted. So that is my fifth or sixth song I think I've done, and I'm not much of a musician. I want to be, of course. I'm not good, but I can write music pretty decent. So the writing part is the music part that I have trouble with, because when you do a song, you have to be very careful not to take somebody else's a melody or the musical like you can't copy somebody else's music and add your words. You can't do that. You have to have your own music set up for it. So it's a kind of a complicated deal. And probably Ava Potterfield then knows exactly what I'm talking about. So if you put a copyright music on YouTube, they'll take it down or demonetize your channel or something like that. So you have to be very, very careful. So anyhow, hope everybody enjoyed that a little bit.
Yes.
That sounds like another good one, D.
Yeah, I could be able. Let's see. I could play one of my songs here. I think. Let me see if I can find one. Been a while. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done any video, a live stream. So let me put one of my songs up. Let's see if I can find it. Here's a fun one. So it's kind of, here we go. Okay, here we go.
Hey, hooray, watch her sway, it's her way, she's grooving. Oh, getting down, touch the ground, don't fall down, Boxman boogie. Yeah, flying high, touch the sky, that is why the Boxman boogie. Up in the mountains where the air is fine, there's a little old lady way past her prime, and she starts dancing at night when the sun goes down. The coyotes sing and the moon is high, that's when the forest starts to come alive, and she starts dancing to the Boxman boogie. She's got no job, she don't need much money. At the end of the day, she don't need no honey. There's wood on the fire and the flames get higher. The moon and stars are in the sky, making her feel like she's gonna fly. So she starts grooving to the Boxman boogie. Hey, hey, hooray, watch her sway, it's her way, she's grooving. Oh, getting down, touch the ground, don't fall down, Boxman boogie. Yeah, flying high, touch the sky, that is why the Boxman boogie. The coyote asks her, what do you need? I need the man over there, stop looking at me. And she sings in tune to the coyote choir. It's getting late, the Boxman waits, so she bows her head to pray, thanking God for another blessed day. Hey, hip hooray, watch her sway, it's her way, she's grooving. Oh, getting down, touch the ground, don't fall down, Boxman boogie. Yeah, flying high, touch the sky, that is why the Boxman boogie. Yeah, flying high, touch the So good.
Well,
I love that so much. I love that one so much.
it's kind
So
of
fun.
really the only peppy song I've done. Most of my
fun.
music is spiritual music, but I thought that's the one song I did. It's just fun. It's fun. It's not fast enough. It needs to be faster, but
Yeah, it's
I
good.
can dance around the campfire with that one, I guess.
So, Dee, what gave you the inspiration for that song?
It's a long story. Well, truthfully, uh, I was camping alone after a situation I had. I was kind of feeling down, and I was completely alone. I sit in my box truck that night, and I had these thoughts about the campfire. And I thought, man, that's how I can do it. I can cheer myself up by dancing around the campfire. Something like that. It's a little bit of it. I'm not going to share the whole story because I was depressed. Okay. And, but somehow I had to cheer myself up because I had nobody around me. And that's what I did. I started thinking about what I would do around the campfire, what the environment was like where I was camping. Uh, I was camping in trees, and they had the the little campfire outside, and it was, I don't know, it was nighttime. It was, the stars were up, it's good to see the stars through the trees, and it was just kind of a cool night, and just felt like it. I don't know, the words just that night, the words came to me. So I started writing down on paper, and then I wanted to put it to music. So I had to be careful because it's a little leaning on the side of the bootscoon boogie. So I had to be careful not to do the same kind of a music. So it kind of leaned a little bit. What I had to be very careful when I did the music for it. Took me a long time to get it all together. And then when Jim Bertrand comes down from Canada every year, we play a lot together. He's a very good musician, and he loves to play his guitar. He'll go to anywhere and pull out his guitar and play. So
I'll be right back. I got to go check on Sage.
okay, go ahead. Yeah, Maxie's eating finally. So yeah, anyhow, that's kind of what motivated me. I was feeling kind of down, and I pulled myself out of feeling down by creating a song. And that's what music does to me. It soothes me. It makes me feel, uh, well, it kind of heals me. Music and outdoors heals me. That's why I'm healthy. I'm 71 years old and healthier than most people that are age 60. When you think about what I've been through and all the health issues I've had, I don't know how many new people are here. Not very many, but one year I had so many things happen to me all at one time. I went through so much. I had a broken back, a broken wrist, 4 major eye surgeries, a stroke. I lost my service animal all in the same year, and I had no friends around me. Um, so music takes away a lot of pain, really. Being outdoors takes away a lot of pain. I'm in pain every day, but I don't show it because when I'm outside and around people and music, nothing bothers me. I can deal with pretty much anything. So
Yeah,
that's,
and nothing better than sitting around a campfire.
I
I've been
know.
on a few campfires, and Dee and Jim playing together is just awesome, and it uplifts everybody around the campfire. So
Yeah.
out in nature like that, and then listening to your inspirational music, Dee, helps a lot of people. I think more than you really know.
Oh, thank you, Steve. I don't know if it does, but that's what I hope for it. Um, I mean, my music is not out there in the world. It's not on a CD. It's not on Amazon. It's only on YouTube, really. So people on YouTube get to hear my music. Nobody else does. I can't afford to hire a recording studio or and do all that kind of stuff. So I just said, I don't care. It's not about money or notoriety or anything else. I just want to reach people with my music. That's all. So that's why I do this. Looks like Tanya's back. There
I'm
you
back.
go. How's Seiji? She's okay?
Yeah, that she was howling. She saw a cat, so she was howling really loud.
Anyhow, we've been on for what, almost 40 minutes. So if anybody has anything else to say, people, I want to say thank you for commenting in the chat when I'm talking or trying to put out a point or whatever. I can't see the chat. It's hard for me to follow the chat. I know you're all there. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're chatting amongst yourselves, but I can't follow the chat closely. I know people like Tanya and Steve can. Of course, Tanya missed my comments a couple times this morning,
Yeah.
but Steve does follow the chat. For some reason, I can't seem to follow it on StreamYard. Maybe YouTuber's different. I don't know. But I just kind of followed, so I can comment to all your comments. I appreciate you all for being here. And I won't do this very often, but every now and then I will come in and do a little pop-up live, maybe like I did today after Tanya, on occasion, because nobody's doing a live stream in our community that I know of during that time. So I appreciate y'all. And if you have any other closing comments, Steve or Tanya, Tanya, Tanya.
Whichever name you want. Some people
I've
call me
always called
Tanya,
her
some people
Tanya,
call me Tanya.
yeah, I've
It's
always
fine.
called her Tanya, but I guess it's Tanya. Is correct, Tanya.
It's spelled Tanya, but my mom called me Tanya.
And
So that's why I don't care. I go either way because it is spelled Tanya. So a lot of people have called me that through the years as well. Or
yes,
Tata, that's
travel.
my nickname. Tata.
Yes, travel. Yeah, Dreamer 46. I don't know your first name. I apologize, but it does remind you of Blue Wave. I miss Blue Wave on my live streams, but I do have regular communication with him, so I'm grateful for his friendship. He's been a very dear friend for many, many years. So like I said, I'll do a pop-up every now and then. Anyhow, I guess what I can do is leave you guys with a song, and we'll close it out. And then we'll say goodbye now. So thank you all for being here. Final comments. There we
Bye.
go. So let me find a song that closes it out, the live stream. Let's see. Find the right one. Hopefully, here we go. Right here, this one. Here we go.
When my time on earth is over, when I stand before my Lord, will he say, come in, my sweet child, come to find your great reward? In my youth I was ungrateful for the life he'd given me. I lived my life with stubborn pride and selfish vanity. Back then I was unfaithful, I rebelled for all to see. I even thought I'd end it all, but that was not to be. Late one night in my deep despair, my Savior came to me. He took my pain and tears away, he came to comfort me. He said, I know you weren't perfect, but I know you really tried. So I gave my life on Calvary, for sins I paid the price. Now I know I've been forgiven, by his grace he cleansed my sin. Yes, I know I live forever, and I know He'll let me in. When my time on earth is over and I'll stand before God's throne, He'll say, you have been forgiven, you are loved here, welcome